Quickly, to the Batcave! Yep, I'm Batman. Oh yeah. Hey guys, Tripl3 here, and welcome back to Minecraft. Now today I have a little bit of a triple feature for you, and it's all Batman stuff. So first off, Batarangs. They're actually snowballs. You can actually throw them, they just don't do much. There is a custom resource pack up for download in the description that will add in the armor textures and the Batarangs. Now, this is actually two things. First off, we have this secret statue majig button. You break the statue and a button appears. Then when you press the button, you get an output and the statue comes back. It's pretty simple. That's all I did here. What I did was I just ran the output around to clear you of the skull because you're, in survival. Actually, I should make that, never mind. I'll do that later. And it pulls back this piston, which drops you into this. Minecraft's simplest armor equipper. Well, not simplest, but simplest, Batpole armor equipper. It's really simple, it works every time, and I think it's actually pretty cool. You drop down, you hit the tripwire, the dispensers fire. That's all that's happening. And I have infinite of each armor type in these dispensers, so that I never have to run out. So as you can see, there is nothing triggering this except for this tripwire. If I stand here, break the skull, press the button, I am now armored up, and I am Batman. And I mean, look at this texture. I did a crappy job, but it gets the idea across. It was a fast job. And yeah. So let's go over how it works. I'm going to do the tutorial for the armor equipper first, since it can be done in survival, and then the the statue thing. So let's jump in. Alright, these are all the materials you'll need for the armor equipper. First, you want to break out a block and place water, or a slime block, but I don't recommend that, wherever your armor equipper is going to come out. Then build a few blocks up and place dispensers in a ring. A ring around this center hole. Then you want to come place 3 blocks on either side like this, so it's kind of a spirally looking pattern. Place redstone on top of all of those. Place down 2 blocks, your tripwire hooks and your string, and you can put some blocks here if you want, and this is your floor level. Now all I did with the little hidden activation system was I had a piston right here, if I can actually do it. Oh, and one armor type goes in each of these dispensers, so like chest plates here, helmets here, etc. So that it makes sure you get everything. I just had like a piston here, and the activation block was there, so I can do something like this with a wall there and a button there, or whatever. And now if I stand here and press the button, I go through and the armor would get equipped. That's about it for the armor equipper. Let's move on to the hidden input. So, all you gotta do is build a wall, or you can build this behind any wall as long as there's nothing behind it important. Place a block in front of the wall with a skull on top of it. Now, you will have to change the rotation depending on which way your statue is facing. So, like, if it's this way, there's one block that sets a rotation value to the skull. You'll have to change that rotation value if you change the orientation, but the orientation I will be using is facing south. Now you want to, of course, build your wall out a little bit, and you want to place 2 command blocks like that. One of them does a fill command, 1 block above it, and you'll need to change the directions all this stuff goes, but this command block fills this area with stone. This command block fills the same area with redstone blocks. Whoa, caps lock. Alright. Like so. And we've just made a super clock. Now, obviously, you will have to change the direction, but still. Now you want to place 2 command blocks, 2 blocks, 2 more blocks, and yeah. Comparators like so, torches like so, command blocks like so, command blocks like so. Is that right? Okay. No command block there. And your output is out of this block. However, I also highly recommend putting a command block somewhere off your output that clears all players within a radius of like 7 or so of skull with a data value of 0. Is that right? Slash clear other. Hang on. Be right back. Okay, yes, that is right. Clear at all, like a radius of 7 or so, skull 0. And in here I'm just going to say pressed so that we can tell we got an output. Now, in this command block, you want to test for block in the position of the skull, which in my case is 2 blocks forward in the Z direction, as you can see. And you want to test for a skull. That's all that takes. That torch should turn off, and everything is fine and dandy. Now this one, you want to test for block the same spot for a stone button with a damage value of 13. Now that damage value is very important. Now what you want to do is in here you want to set block at that position, which I believe is there. Come on. Yes. You want to set block a stone button with a data value of 5. That data value, again, is very important. Can also be a wooden button, but doesn't make any difference. So what that will now do is when this block is no longer a skull, it will place a button there. Now this is testing for that same button but pressed. And what you want to do here is set block at the same position a skull. The data value just a skull. And in here you want to block data at that same place and do ROT colon 8B for south. You'll need to mess with that value for different rotations. Now it should place a button when we break the skull, and when we press the button, say pressed, and ooh, okay. What you actually need to do is make this set block set it as a data value of 1, so that's on the ground. There we go. Now when you break the skull and press the button, the skull will come back and you'll get an output. Pretty simple, yeah. But that's about all I have for today. My name is Tripl3. Thank you all for watching, and don't forget, hang on, don't forget, I'm Batman. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you all next time. Later.